Hi everyone, this is Ravi. Welcome to TRICENTIS Tosca automation tutorial. As you all know, I've already published 68 YouTube videos covering beginners level, intermediate level, and advanced level concepts of automation by using TRICENTIS Tosca. From few videos onwards, I have started teaching you the real-time scenarios where you might encounter different types of obstacles and how can we mitigate those obstacles while automating the test cases. Please do subscribe to the channel, click on bell icon, you'll receive notifications whenever I publish more videos. Don't forget to like and share the video. Thank you. This is our lesson 69 in terms of overall TRICENTIS Tosca training, and this is obstacle 27 in terms of real-time scenarios. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you how can we solve an obstacle where you need to interact with an object like edit box by using steering parameter and the scrolling behavior techniques. So now let us see in detail what is the obstacle that we are going to solve for. So this is the obstacle list that we have started working on from few lessons onwards. So in today's lesson, we are going to start working on scroll into view obstacle, which is categorized as medium. Let's go for it. So here you can see the obstacle: enter Tosca into the text box, then submit. Text appears once text box is out of visible area. So you can see here now, it is not very straightforward text box to enter the value. What we need to do is, so this edit box is blocked by an iframe. Okay, if I scroll down to the bottom, now I can access this edit box. If I enter the text as Tosca in edit box and submit it, that means you solve the automation problem successfully. So basically, you cannot enter the value directly into this edit box. So this edit box is being blocked by another object. So to enter the information into the edit box, you need to scroll down to see the text box and then enter the text Tosca. So this is the problem that we need to solve. So now let us jump onto the TRICENTIS Tosca and start automating the test case. So as usual, in module section, we are storing all the objects that are required to solve the obstacles. So here, we are going to scan the objects that are required to automate today's obstacle. What we need to do, right click on this obstacles folder, select scan, application. So this is the application that we would like to scan. So I'm going to click on scan. So here you can see I have a text field where we'll be entering the Tosca as a text. Select this one. And also I have another object called submit button, which I need to click on, where I'll be submitting the text that I have entered. So if you observe closely, see this text field is under HTML document. Basically this is under iframe and then HTML document. Under HTML document you have a text field. That's why this text field is actually blocking by another object as well, by another object. Okay, so now let us rename this module with the obstacle name. Copy and then rename this module. So renaming the module is very important. So I'm renaming the module with the obstacle name, and now save the module and then close your Xscan. So let us go back to our TRICENTIS Tosca. Now if you scroll down, so this is the one that we have scanned just now. Obstacles, double click on this. So now you can see there is a submit button and there is a text field. Now let us create a new test case so that we can automate the test case. Come to the left side of the blue section, which is test case section. Right click on this obstacles folder and then select create test case and name this as with the same obstacle name. Now double click on this. So to automate the scenario that I have explained you, right, we have to first scroll down and then enter the text. So to perform scrolling operation, we have to do some modification to our object properties. What we are going to do? Come to text field. For text field, you have to open the properties by clicking on this arrow mark. Okay, open the properties. So what we need to do? We need to add a property to the text field. Scrolling behavior property. What is that property? Steering parameter property. So if you see here, these are all the properties of this text field. Now I would like to add a steering parameter. What is that? Right click on this text field and this is your steering parameter. Create steering parameter. Select this. Now you need to rename this as scrolling behavior. Scrolling behavior. The spelling should be same. You should have capital S, capital B, and there is no space. Scrolling behavior. And this scrolling behavior, we can provide 4 different values. One is top, bottom, center, or none. Okay. In our case, to get our text box to the focus, our text box should be at the top. So that means your scrolling behavior of this text field should be top. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to specify it as top. Scrolling behavior top. Now save the changes. So now let us start automating the test case. So this is my test case. To automate the test case, you need to drag and drop the module onto the test case. Now, first what we need to do, we need to enter the value to the text field. So I'm going to enter a value as Tosca. As we already provided the steering parameter as top, now you need not to perform any scrolling operation. Okay, so that is important. And now again I would like to drag this and drop here onto the test case, and here I would like to click on submit button. So let me rename these steps. I'm going to rename this as enter text and this click submit. Right, now save your test case and let us mark the test case as completed. Now let's run the test case and see how it works. So before that, I would like to just click on try again so that application state will be ready for execution. Now let's right click and run the test case in Scratchbook. See, it entered the text. You can see here, it scrolled down as well as it entered. See here, it performed the scroll down. How it is performing the scroll down? By using the scrolling behavior top. So the edit box moved to the top and then it entered the text. So this is how you can solve an obstacle which involves the scrolling behavior and steering parameters. So if you have any queries, leave your queries in the comment box. I'll try to respond to your queries. Hope you all understand how to solve an obstacle where you need to interact with an object by using the techniques like steering parameter and the scrolling behavior concepts. Please do subscribe to the channel, click on bell icon. You'll receive notifications whenever I publish more videos. Don't forget to like and share the video. Thank you.